doo dum, dum dum doo dum, boom boom, doo dum, dum dum doo dum. Master plan, doo dum, dum dum doo dum. The master plan, doo dum, dum 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 doo dum. The master plan. So, the master plan. This is a heads up. This is to let you know what the plan is. There is no plan. There'll never be a plan. I got a few ideas. There's a lot of things going on right now in this world that we need to look at clearly. I don't want to teach you what to think. I want to show you ways how to think. I want to show you ways to look at the world, ways to look at situations, ways to look at every aspect of everything that can only help you in every aspect of your life. These small little things, the knowledge, the ability to know what's happening. It'll go a long way throughout your entire life. It will change how you view things. It'll change how you react. It will change the way that you act, which then will change other people's reactions towards your actions, which then will change your actions in reaction to them. And it's the same essential thing as paying it forward, except you've actually thought about what happens in the future because of what you do. It's not about you giving money or giving something to somebody. It's about you knowing that if you do something, something will happen. That's my plan. So the first few things that I want to talk about are going to be community. They're going to be basically life lessons. We're going to talk about culture. We're going to talk about honesty. We're going to talk about humility. We're going to talk about, just basic functions of life. I've never been very religious. As a child, I never went to church or any other groups like that. I've studied some religions. I wanted to learn. I always want to learn. So I know some things about them. I know a lot of things about a lot of things. Again, I'm not an expert. Not why I'm here. The first video that I put up was music. Well, it wasn't a video. I know this is YouTube. I don't have the resources right now. I'm in a situation where the only thing that I'm worried about is giving back. Making sure that you have an outlet, making sure that whoever might possibly see this or hear this, as a matter of fact, because there's no video, that you're going to get something out of this. So I know everybody's not into hip hop. That's something that influenced me. Rapping when I was young, a very intelligent person once stated, hip hop, you saved my life. Lupe Fiasco. He's off on some things, but he's good as a person. I don't agree with everything he says, but I love some of the things that he says. And what I don't agree would never make me not love him as a person. And I'm using him as an example because I don't have a problem using anybody as an example. And most of the time, I'm going to use myself as an example. That's because I know me. I'll share with you some irony of how much I know myself here sometime shortly. I may even pop a little picture on this somewhere in here just to give you an idea if you're inclined to look. I'm not trying to monetize this. I understand that just like me, people want to give back. If you want to donate, more than welcome. That means that you've actually gone through a bunch of bullshit to try to find out how to donate, and that means that you really want to do that. I'll accept that. I don't want handouts. I want to make this as less of a burden on me as possible, with the biggest effect on you that I can get without taking away from my life. So I'm going to try to stay consistent. I'm going to try to give you everything I got. But I'm not going to change my entire life for this. Uh, give a shout out to the in-house band. They, they're new, so they're kind of getting used to it. I would pat them on the back, but I don't want to hit my elbow on the edge of this closet and fuck up your eardrums. I am in a closet right now with a wireless headset. I'm not editing anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm not changing levels. I'm not doing anything. There's going to be no production value whatsoever to this except for me trying to control my voice so that I'm not overpowering the microphone and not killing your ears, especially if you're wearing headsets. So, what I'm here to do is talk about life. Right now, the most important thing is we're in a situation and priorities matter. I would love to be that fun guy and entertain you. I'm gonna entertain you. I'm gonna say dumb shit. Um, I'm gonna try to entertain you, but more than that, I'm gonna try to give you a perspective, help you to look at things, ask questions. I'm gonna try not to push you in any direction. I'm gonna try to ask as many questions, all of the questions that I've asked myself. And that's one of my gifts, is the ability to ask questions. So the master plan, I mean, if you really want details about the master plan, do some research into Pinky and the Brain. That's the master plan, right? That never changes. Every single day, from time you wake up in the morning till you go to night, that should be your plan. The reason that that's your plan differs from individual to individual. Some want it for certain reasons, some want it for other reasons. Everybody's opinion is 100% correct 100% of the time. Nobody's opinion is ever wrong. It's always correct, even when it changes. If you take that one bit of information with you for the rest of your life, that one tiny bit of information can change every aspect of your life in positive ways. Remember, opinions are correct 100% of the time. They are correct 100%, even when they change. When a human being has no path to redemption, they no longer are human. You should never take that humanity away from another person. So, while I'm very calm, I'm doing this on purpose. I'm trying to make sure that everybody that listens slows down, relaxes, takes a breath. I'm trying to give you a chance to breathe between my words. The one thing I've noticed about YouTube is that a lot of people come in here with good intentions. They see something, they want to change it, they want to do something, but they get caught up. They start getting emotional. I've seen very level-headed people turn into just, let's just say, very excitable people. And well, they work on, at a certain point, they've gone into what people are giving them attention for. And that's why I said in the introduction, I'm not here to be your friend or your buddy. I'm not going to sit here and say things that I think you're going to like. I don't give a shit if you like what I say or not. I could give a damn less. I'm also not going to put a parental warning on. Yeah, I'm cussing. Look, when I was 7 years old, 6 years old, I was cussing. I was speaking exactly like I am now. I was 6 and 7 years old, saying the same stupid shit that I'm saying now, speaking the same exact way that I am now, the same words. I had this in my vocabulary. This vocabulary was taught to me. We sit and cuss in front of our children. I don't have any children, so don't take whatever. I've helped raise plenty of children, and I know exactly how to give to children. All right, so we'll get onto that. We'll get into all of that here in a little while. Like I said, you're just gonna have to give me some time. This is just the master plan. Doo doo doo, doom 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 doo doom. The master plan. I'm kidding, but look, I'm gonna try to use music. I'm gonna try to use jokes. I'm gonna try to use everything I can to put a smile on your face. Most importantly, I'm gonna try to make you healthy enough to see the world and just have a smile on your face because you see the world for what it is and you're happy about it. There's bad things, there's good things. You choose whether or not the overall thing is good or bad. I am not trained in any aspect of anything. Look, I have 3 months of high school. I have 3 semesters of college under my belt. All right. We can go into details. We can talk about my experience. We can talk about my life. I have nothing to hide. Nothing to hide whatsoever. But just understand, I'm only here to talk to you. I'm here to chill with you. I'm here to get you to chill. Right now, priorities. I'm going to talk slowly. I do not talk slowly. I love people that talk fast because it keeps me on my toes. The faster you can talk, the faster I have to think, the harder it is for me, the more I challenge myself, the more I want to look at you and figure out every single word that's coming out of your mouth. I don't care how fast you're saying that shit because I'm going to be sitting there listening and I'm going to make sense of it and then I'm going to be able to return it. So, if you can't tell from that right there, I'm being very calm. All right. I'm also trying, I'm giving you my little miniature Barry White impression. I ain't as big as him and I ain't as deep as he sounds. So I'm not even going to front on that. But I am calming down, giving you a strong voice and tone. And I'm trying to manipulate you. Don't question that in any way, shape, or form. I am trying to manipulate you. But the purpose that I'm trying to manipulate you is what you need to understand, see, figure out, whatever. I'm going to sit here and tell you exactly why I'm here. But whether you believe me, whether you understand it, whether you see it, whether you hear it, whether you feel it, that's all up to you. There's certain people that feel things. There's certain people that hear things. There's people that respond to the spoken word, to rhythm, to sound, to tone, to vibration, to electricity. Look, everybody's different. And that's what I want to get through to everybody. When you realize that, you start understanding that nobody knows what's inside your head. And if you don't let it out, they don't know you. Flip side of that, don't ever expect somebody to know you, to know what you're thinking, know what you need. Say something. It's not always easy, but you have to say something. Now, today's been a tough day for me. I didn't even know if I'd be able to get in here and do this. So I have wasted a lot of energy today, and I don't have enough energy to go for a long time today. Plus, this is just the master plan. Do do doom, doom 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 doo doom. Oh, anyway, so all this is just letting you know who I am, what I plan to do. I don't have a lot of content up. I haven't made any content. Literally just started a few days ago. So I need patience from you. I'm going to try to be consistent. I'm going to sit here and try to put this out every day. I'm not looking for a following. If you don't want to if you don't have, I'd never signed into YouTube. I never subscribed to somebody. I never liked their videos. I gave them views. I gave them ad revenue. Okay, I was always, I'd give back. What I've done lately is some of the creators that I have kept up with, I've lost through formats of my computer and stuff like that. So there's a lot of people like over the last few years that I've followed, but through the years, changing computers and stuff like that, I've lost those YouTube spying cookies. So I didn't get the recommends that I used to get, and I've moved on. And there's just so much content on YouTube that honestly I'm not expecting anything. Um, the one thing that like my goal is as long as one person views any one of my videos and you get to either relax your mind get to go somewhere else, get to escape. I'll be your Calgon. I'll take your ass away. All right? Like, I just want to give people an opportunity. I know, like, that's why I did the hip hop song. It is the that right there literally saved my life. Um, those influences, the music that I listened to. I didn't live in New York. So when the New York rappers would tell me about how it was to run down a fire escape, to slide down a ladder, to sit on a corner, to walk into a bodega, to see the guy behind the counter, the accents, the attitudes, it allowed me to see a piece of them, to experience a piece of New York without actually having to step there. It allowed me to escape my life, which wasn't great, and I appreciate them. And that's why that was the first thing that I figured that I would upload, because not only did I want to test myself and whether or not I could actually still spit it, because it's not easy saying a flow, and it's not easy. I have never counted the bars. I never expected to be in music. I never expected to be a rapper. I wanted to do it for fun, and to do what I'm doing now, essentially, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing now. I to this day don't know what 16 bars is. I can hit 16 bars freestyle all day, and I can, if you give me a break in the beat that's 16 bars apart, I will break there just instinctually, give you a hook, and then when it breaks to come back in for the 16, I'll give you 16, then I'll break for the hook when the next break comes. But I never counted a bar in my life. I never wanted to be corporate music. I never wanted to be underground either, because that takes too much goddamn time. I want to live life. I want to learn as much as I can as I step through. And I want you to be able to do the same thing on your pursuit to the one thing that you do love, that you do want to do, that you're made for, that you were built for, that you were born for. Everybody's not going to be happy with life. But if you're a janitor, you're affecting other people. If somebody goes in and they sit down on a shitty toilet seat, they're not going to be happy. You clean that motherfucker. It's a shitty job. It's literally shitty. But you're actually helping them. You're making their life better. By dealing with that shitty situation, you're affecting others. So I want you to understand that like everybody's a cog in this, and that's why we can't, all the good men can't fall down right now. And whether I'm having a hard time, whether I'm struggling or not, I'm sitting here ready to prop up the biggest and the strongest and the tallest of men. If you feel like you're running out of patience, if you find yourself being short right now, that is immediately what I plan to do. Like I said, there's no real plan. There's a few ideas. I'm going to try to set up a situation where I can actually record a little bit more comfortably instead of just literally sitting in my closet. I've got, like, I blew my wad on a 3D printer. I've got ideas, things that I want to do. And I've had things for the last like 10 years in my head, like mechanical machines and stuff like that, that I need to test. I need to physically produce. I've got concepts. I've got just all types of stuff. So anyway, like literally a few weeks ago, I made the decision that I was just going to spend my last dollars on a 3D printer and a few other things. And over the last few weeks, not even a few weeks actually, I've been learning the CAD software, the 3D printing, slice, like details, right? I love details. I'm not going to bore you with all the details. In fact, I'm going to try to generalize as much as I can. If you're keeping up on things, you will understand exactly who I'm talking about and what I'm talking about. But I'm going to say it as generally as possible so that you can come to that conclusion. And I fucked up already, but because I'm just going to do this just unscripted. What's up, fuckers? Hello, ladies. I forgot my intro. And that's one of the things that I actually planned. So, Here's the deal. I love you all. I wish you well. I'm going to try my damnedest to be here for you. And I know it sounds a little bit altruistic and it sounds a little conceited, but I'm confident in myself. I know who I am. I've spent my whole life knowing who I am. A lot of people don't take the time to understand exactly who they are. So I'm going to lay myself out, put myself on a silver platter for y'all to dissect. Please tell me when I'm wrong. Please tell me when I've made a mistake. I would like to correct my mistakes for my own behalf and for your behalf, because I never want to steer you wrong. And these are genuine. This is how I feel. So again, this is the master plan. This is what I'm going to do. And I hope that y'all come along. Get in the comments. Give me some ideas of what you would like talked about. Specifics, details, specific situations, specific conditions. I'll do a little bit of research on it. I'll give you my best insight on it, because not only do I want to help you, but if you have a situation, an issue that I don't know about, I want to learn about it, because then I'll be able to help anybody that might be in your situation as well, including myself if I ever come into that situation. So I wish y'all well. You guys have a good day. I'll be around. Holla at you.